Resolution of issues concerning the border area between China and India has sparked discussion in various Indian media outlets and among net citizens regarding the potential for enhanced economic and trade cooperation between these two neighboring countries. A report in Indian media said on Wednesday that border pact is likely to pave the way for improved political and trade ties between China and India, potentially leading to the resumption of direct passenger flights to China, and an increase in trade involving telecom hardware and raw materials for pharmaceuticals. Meanwhile, the Indian mainstream media noted that with tensions easing between India and China, the Indian electronics manufacturing sector anticipates faster technology transfers, investments, capital movement from Chinese companies. It is no surprise that the new geopolitical development has generated market optimism so quickly. It's based on the recognition of their complementary strengths and the vast opportunities for collaboration across diverse sectors, including manufacturing, infrastructure, and sustainable development. The reason why people believe that, against the backdrop of de escalation in border tensions, economic and trade cooperation is likely to see new burgeoning opportunities is largely due to the vast potential for cooperation between the two countries. China possesses a well established industrial system and robust manufacturing capabilities, particularly in sectors such as electronics, machinery, pharmaceuticals. Meanwhile, India boasts a large market and abundant labor resources with unique advantages in information technology and the services industry. Cooperation between the two countries can enhance the competitiveness of their respective industries and promote industrial upgrading. Even before the thaw in India China relations, the complementarity in their economies already displayed a role in bilateral trade. For example, China emerged as a largest trading partner of India in fiscal year 2023-2024, Indian news agency PTI reported in May. Bilateral trade stood at $118.4 billion, with India's exports to China up to by 8.7% year on year, according to economic think tank Global Trade Research Initiative. The figures serve as a vivid example that in India's pursuit of becoming a manufacturing power, its needs for industrial chain support have increased, especially in technology and capital intensive products, thus bringing more cooperation opportunities with China. In the context of the US decoupling strategy, the strengthening cooperation between China and India takes an even greater significance. The pressures from US decoupling strategy and technological restrictions have heightened regional tensions, increased geopolitical risks for both nations. As major powers in Asia, China and India share a mutual need for enhanced collaboration to navigate these challenges and gain greater flexibility, thereby amplifying their influence in regional economic and international affairs. This partnership can effectively tackle pressing regional issues while safeguarding their common interests. Of course, in advancing economic and trade cooperation between India and China, it is essentially to address several practical challenges, with India's concern or trade deficit being a key issue in their bilateral economic relations. To alleviate this trade imbalance, China could proactive measures to increase its imports from India, China said. For example, China could enhance its imports from Indian agriculture products, textiles, minerals, and other goods. Despite the challenges that lie ahead, the positive momentum in economic and trade cooperation between India and China offers a source of optimism given the encouraging signals from both nations, which reflect a commitment to stabilizing and further developing the bilateral relationship. The potential for India China economic cooperation also represents a significant driving force behind the development of Asian industrial chain, fostering enhanced bilateral trade ties and contributing to overall regional economic growth. Both countries are rapidly growing consumer markets with more than 1 billion people each, and how these two markets interact can be a driving force for entire region and the entire world economy. Some netizens said it would be a foolish endeavor for India to trust America. American think tanks, federal departments, and other agencies in Pentagon and State Department have for many years been scheming up how to get India under their influence and therefore control, not only to counter China's rise but also to suppress India's rise as a global economic and military power itself. For India to be successful, there, just like China, India need to be fully independent and self-reliant, and the US would like to India to possess these abilities. Therefore, if India continues to quote the US, it will be to their detriment. The, the USA will use India as a force to control world's affairs, which ultimately will throw India under a bus economically. Besides this, India will embroil a turmoil which is contrary to becoming a greater power and successful nation. BRICS will pave the way to peace, and India should put its weight behind these objectives to produce healthy global outcomes rather than siding with the US. And this netizen says India is consciously optimistic at this time, hope to see China is serious about relationship.
After watching this video, don't forget to give it thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content. Your support means a lot and helps our team create more videos like this. Thanks for watching.